Okay. Timer on my watch is started. I'm not doing a time trial, but just want to see how long it takes to get around the lake. This is Lake Calhoun. The signs will say Bde Maka Ska or some stupid shit like that. It's native, like I don't know what kind of Indian tribe, but that's what that means. Bde Maka Ska. Now, why is it called that? Well, that's a recent change. Because it used to be Lake Calhoun, and I guess Calhoun is some guy who, you know, did stuff against Indians back in the Indian War days, you know, like, you mean like what? History? Anyway, so in this recent effort to appease, you know, whatever, they changed the name of the lake from Lake Calhoun to Bde Maka Ska, but I call it Lake Calhoun. I always will. So anyway, good morning. Right now the wind is being cooperative, but I think going the other way it's going to be a little bit rough. But yeah, we're just cruising. No trying to get super fast. Just a nice little lap around the lake. Maybe get some breakfast after. But still no wind guard on the GoPro, so sorry about that. For my 12 subscribers. Uh-oh, don't steal my bike. Ooh, that one was extra crispy. Just kidding. Yeah, this way. Whew, feels good. It's a shame to know that going the other way is gonna suck, maybe. But we got the, what do I got on here? 50 tooth in the front, 16 in the back. Yeah, look at that shadow. You guys see that shadow? Woo! Jack, baby. I gotta be probably, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm probably the most jacked big skier rider in this city. Ooh. And what video of mine riding bike would it be if I didn't complain about the quality of the pavement? It's horrible. But anyway. Yeah, look at that shadow. Damn. Ooh, bumpy. mean, come on. Look at that. Oh, damn. What a douche, right? I know. I don't even know if you guys can see that when I stood up with no hands because of the angle of the camera, but yeah, it gets a little windier going this way. There. So, talking with my buddy, my gym buddy, yesterday. Him and his buddy and whatever, acquaintance of mine, whatever. They did some 30 clean and jerk thing. Left. Whose bike is that? 30 clean and jerk thing. They want me to do it. I can't do it. I went to the gym yesterday and tried one. It's not that I don't have the strength, it's my shoulders. Shoulders won't let me do it. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do their little challenge. Jesus Christ. This road is just unbelievable. You know, and I'm gonna say it again. Riding on these pavements all bumpy and shit. Wow, look at that one. Oh my God. While I'm trying to ride my bike and have a good time, my ass is taking a pounding. All my hard-earned tax dollars are going to Israel and Ukraine and here at home, a demographic of a darker complexion, if you know what I mean. So it's like, God, this is like painful. Getting blasted. I was gonna do a couple laps around the lake, but I don't know. I might not. The streets are bad enough. It's like, damn, do I gotta take it on the bike trail too? Morning. It's actually, okay, I take it back. It's really not that bad windy, wind-wise. Oh, but seriously, my buttocks are taking a legitimate beating. How long has it been? 9 minutes? Minutes, not bad. We're not done yet, but jeez. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it after one lap. This is just insanity. Here's the wind. Okay, oh my God, the repairs too. Slower through this part. Oh. Oh, the running path is so much better. All right. We're back to the start. Wow, should we do one more? Let's do one more. It took me 11 minutes and 20 seconds to go around the lake. Damn, there's that black chick again. She didn't make it very far. Yeah, she didn't make it as far as I went all the way around the lake. She only made it, I don't know. Kaka. My mom said, use this. Hey, Kaka. I think I've done pretty good so far without cussing. I've said the S word. I don't think I've said the F word. Let's try to keep it that way for the rest of the ride. I definitely need a new saddle. Oh yeah, the wind yesterday. It finally happened. The wind blew over my bike. I had it leaned up against the wall. And I leaned it like hard, you know, gave it a hard lean. And gave it a hard lean, and give my ass a break. Oh my god. Yeah, I gave it a hard lean, and then shit, people, the wind still took it, blew it over. I heard a crash. You know what's funny though? My bike is so solid, there's no chain slack, that when it fell, it just sounded solid. It was awesome. Anybody who rides bikes knows, or at least anybody that I know that rides bikes knows. I remember in the BMX days, you pick up your bike and drop it and do the on the wheels and do the basketball check, and you just hear nothing but sounds like a basketball bouncing. Nothing rattling. Oh, that's always the best. That's how my bike is right now. So anyway, yeah, but yeah, it fell. Luckily, didn't scratch up any paint or do anything like that. Just scuffed the bar end and my current saddle, which is on its way out anyway. Whew. See all this bouncing, messing with the circulation of my hands. I almost dropped an F-bomb there, I felt it. Just give me the lime. The lime scooters are out. That's really how you know summer's coming. When the lime scooters and the lime bikes, the rental scooters, which I don't know what everybody thinks about those, if you got those in your area, but I love them. The scooters, at least. I remember last year I got a FT. I'm not gonna say what that is, but because I don't want to jinx myself, but an FT is when you have to stop your bike and go get a T to put in it to fill it back up with A so that you can ride again. Catch my drift? So I was like, damn, I got an F. I gotta walk all the way home, get my tools. I was at the gym, and then it hit me. Oh yeah, just get a scooter. Oh, yeah, so I got a scooter, jammed home, grabbed my tools, came back, fixed my bike, back on the road. I might take over the running path for this section. How windy is the video, I wonder? Okay. Today, after my ride, I will order the wind guard. The wind has picked up substantially since the last lap. Look, this concrete strip is better. Yes, it is. There's a Whole Foods around here. I think I might need to get a booch. I think it's right over here. This beer off. Uh-oh. What's this? Oh, this road. Nice. Oh. Oh. There it is, Whole Foods, I knew it. All right, let's pop in there and get a boocha. Holy shit, those yellow pants. There's a Caribou coffee too. Do I want one of those? I think I do. I think I want a coffee. Christie's at? Ooh, Ben & Jerry's too? I don't really go around this area. Now I know what you're thinking. Ben & Jerry's. Yeah. The ice cream's good. What do you want me to say? All right. This will have to do. Don't have my lock, so talk to you in a second. All right, bike. Stay, don't fall. Yo, is it 22 feet?
It is.
Ah, yeah.
What can I get you?
Yeah, very good. Call me now.
Now I'll get a turtle mocha. Yes, please.
What size?
Medium.
Milk chocolate?
Yes, please.
2%?
Yep.
Awesome. Are you a Perks member?
No.
Alright. That'll be, can I get a name?
Chris?
Chris?
Yeah.
$3.58 is your change.
Keep 2. This is the tip thing. I'll start it off,
Awesome, thank you so much.
but I'll keep the change though.
Hey,
There you go. Have a good day.
you as well.
10% off, bitch. Oh. Cheers. So, turtle mocha, Caribou. Caribou supports the agenda. It's a little annoying, but who doesn't these days? So, like, what are you gonna do? Boycott everything? I don't know. Guess you gotta kind of pick your battles. We were talking about this. I was talking about this with my gym buddy yesterday, because we were talking about Netflix, and they have, you know, the whole cuties thing, if you guys remember that, where they came out with that movie with like the 9-year-old dance squad, and they were like taking pictures of their like selfies of their like genitalia. I don't know. I never saw the movie, obviously, but anyway, it was like a pedophile's wet dream, and then they put it on Netflix, and they put it on Netflix, and Netflix, you know, it got outraged, of course, and Netflix supported it, so a lot of people boycotted it. Anyway, I was one of them that I had a Netflix account and dropped it, but anyway, I digress. Caribou. What do you think of the mustache? I'm rocking. I cut the beard all the way off today, and now it's just straight up stash. And I know I got a shitty chin. What are you gonna do? What I don't have is shitty muscles. I'm not even a flex. Just, I mean, come on. Come on. I'm being a douche, ironically. Anyway. Oh, yeah, so, yeah, nice little ride around the lake. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. I thought the wind was going to be worse, but it doesn't look that bad. It was blowing yesterday. Like I said, my bike blew over. That was it finally happened. When it happened, I was like, oh my God! Whoa. I love my bike. I love it. Even sometimes when it hurts my knees, I'll be honest. You know, a lot of I have a feeling I don't talk to a lot of fixed gear riders because I don't know many. I see them all over town, and but I haven't met any or became a part of a group or anything like that. No one would probably want me in it anyway, but that's okay. But I have this crazy feeling that if a fixed gear rider, especially one that's getting up there in the years, I'm 40. I'm not old, super old, but 40. Come on. Roughly halfway through your life, things are going to start hurting, and any fixed gear rider that tells you that their knees don't hurt from time to time is probably lying. That's my theory. I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong. Maybe there's some fixed gear riders that they're like, dude, I'm legitimately fine. I don't know. I just have this feeling that it's like, nah, you gotta have some sort of knee pain. But then again, I squat too. I don't know. Maybe if I talked to one of these like dedicated hipster riders that wouldn't dare touch a weight or be caught dead in the gym, but ride like a bat out of hell. I've never said that term or that saying. I'm just realizing that. A bat out of hell? I've never said that. That is the first time I've ever said it. Is that anyway, but with that ride like crazy down the road, super hard and fast, but wouldn't be caught dead in the gym. Maybe their knees are fine. I don't know. But I take glucosamine and fish oil, and Animal has a good product. I don't know if it's a placebo effect. I mean, I really think that it wasn't. I took this. It was Animal Flex, and joint compound supplement, whatever. And I legitimately think it helped. So I gotta order some. Gotta order some more. I'm out right now. But I bought a bag of protein powder yesterday. It's been a little bit more than a year maybe since I've used protein powder. This physique is built on food, egg whites, and hard work, dedication, and a little bit of sprinkling of PEDs. just a little bit. But yeah. Yeah, a hatred for fat people. I'm sorry. It's like, I'm not saying that fat people are I'm sure there are plenty of them that are nice. It's like the guy that just sold me the coffee. Big fat F. Doing good with not dropping F-bombs this time. Big fat piece of ass. Physically. Nice guy, sure. I'm sure he's nice. He's obviously nice. I mean, whatever. Sounds a little bit. But it's a city. Everybody's that way. But, it's like, get your shit together, man. I don't know. I just can't. I don't know. It's like, okay, I saw a video today where this Korean guy, younger, probably 20s, is dating a white girl, and the white girl's family, all fat. Even the girl is a little bit thick. In a bad way. There's good thick and bad thick. She's bad thick, like on her way to being fat. Mom's gross. Dad's gross. And they're having dinner, and the mom's like, well, what's something that Koreans, think about Americans? How do they feel about Americans? What do you think the guy said? He said, oh, they're fat and lazy, and they eat horrible food. And it kind of goes on to the Boyds are on their way. Yeah, they're fat and lazy. It's like, yeah. And the mom got all mad. It's like, yeah, they are. Oh no, am I about to be joined by... I'm the only one out here on this patio area, but I might be joined by a couple of Indians. Yeah, you don't want to come over here. See? Okay. The muscles and tattooed, intimidating tattoos. It's a blessing and a curse. In this case, it's a blessing because I think they'll walk through the camera view, so you'll see. Yeah, they're coming. But it's like when I don't want to be bothered, my intimidating appearance helps me out. It's like they looked over here like they were gonna sit down. There they go. Nothing worse than that accent. Oh my God, it's the worst accent. I don't know if I'd rather hear it spoken in their native tongue or what's worse, Indian in their native tongue or Indian accent speaking English. Ugh. I mean, seriously, vomit, gag me. But yeah, so they looked like they were gonna come sit down. They looked like, oh, should we sit back here? And then they see me over here. Nope. It's like, good, leave me alone. Yeah, but then there's times where it's like I'm trying to, be a normal person, and people are like, yeah, not, F that guy. Well, who's that freak? Yeah, wise words to young people. Not that I have any watching me now. I don't think any of my 12 subscribers are young, but if you don't have any tattoos, don't get them. Just don't get them. I'm past the point of no return, so I probably will even get more. But if I could go back to my younger self and say, hey dude, stay away from the tattoos. You want them now. Trust me, when you get to be 40, hey, I'll give you a little hint. You're gonna be jacked. You're gonna look great. You'll look greater if you don't have all these tattoos. But I'm tatted now, so keep them coming. Anyway, I don't know if there's anything really else that I want to talk about. I think I'm just gonna finish this coffee here, enjoy the sunshine. Oh yeah, what do you think of the sunglasses? These are Prada. I bought these sunglasses as a joke. What happened? I'm trying to remember. It was when I lived in Alaska, Anchorage. Oh, I know what happened. I bought some sunglasses. I wore them during the time I was in Anchorage, and then they were Pradas, but they weren't like this. Excuse me. And I bought these sunglasses. I wore them the whole time. Then I had to send something from Anchorage back to Dutch Harbor. I went to the airport, took off my sunglasses, and I put them on the counter or something like that. And did you guys see that blue car that just went by? I love that. I love those colors. I don't know what to call it, but it looks like it just screams powder coated, and it looks great, I think. Yeah, and I left the sunglasses on the counter, of course. Oh, where are they? I'm in the airport now. It was the day I was flying out. I dropped off the package. It was my bike. I had brought my bike to Anchorage. Anyway, I'm rambling. Of course, the sunglasses are gone. Oh, yeah, we don't know where they are. Okay, whatever. So I got back to Anchorage, or I got back to Dutch, and I ordered on sunglasses, or what was it? Like Sunglasses Direct or some stupid site like that. And the prices were a lot lower, so I ordered a set of like Versace aviator-like sunglasses with mirrored, like the silver mirrored lenses. And then as a joke, because my brother was the one that likes these big lenses like this, these aren't even that big for him, but the single lens, and I saw these, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it. Oh, you know what? I take it back. I was in the sunglass store when I was buying the other products, the ones I lost, and that's where I saw these. And I was like, wow, look at those things. Oh man. And then so when I ordered the Versace's, it was like some sort of deal. So I bought these too as a joke. And it's funny, I still have them. I can't believe I still have them. And but what's crazy is I guess I found out that European sunglass makers, a lot of times they don't do polarized. I don't know, what do they know that we don't? Because it seems like Americans love their polarized glasses. I like polarized, except when I'm looking at my phone. But yeah, these aren't polarized, but they're pretty sweet. My joke is that I could look at a hot dog and cook it by staring at it. But anyway, yeah, Pradas. Yeah, so I'm gonna wrap this thing up, but I want to end it with another testament of love to my bike. I love my bike, love it, love it, love it. Oh yeah, that's where I was going. I went off on a tangent about knees, but yeah, my bike. You know, and again, with my appearance, people always, whenever I say I'm going for a ride on my bike, people always assume I'm talking about a motorcycle. They don't expect a 40-year-old tattooed freak to be riding around on a pedal bicycle. But I have ridden bikes all my life. All of my late teen, or mid to late teen and adult life, I have been on some sort of bicycle. I credit my brother for this. Cheers to him. When I was young and whatever, I wanted to like get into skateboarding. I thought rollerblading. What am I, Chinese? I thought rollerblading was cool, and it was lame. And then I tried skateboarding, and it just didn't take with me. I never made it past being able to ollie up a curb and the occasional standstill kickflip. You know, get me rolling, and a kickflip ain't happening. So skateboarding never took. And then my brother got into, well, he already got into like BMX racing, but then he started dirt jumping, and yeah, I think I went with him out to the jumps one time. My younger brother, by the way, he's 2 years younger than me, and it just took. It's like, this is it, you know. And then after a couple of crappy, bikes, I remember I had a Chrome Murray, piece of shit bike. I mean, garbage, high tensile steel. And this is a big admission, big poser admission. It was such a piece of crap that I bought GT Mach 1, a GT Mach 1 sticker pack, and I put it on that bike. I remember a kid at my high school called me out on it. He goes, "That's a GT Mach 1?" I was like, "Yeah, you can't tell by the stickers." It's amazing the things you think you're getting away with when you're young, you know. It's like, and that could be anything, you know. But yeah, I thought I was totally fooling everybody that I had a GT Mach 1. Oh yeah, it's an old one. I remember, it's an old one. Really? Bless that kid's heart for not taking it any further. I'm sure he knew I was totally lying, but he was like, all right. But anyway, I finally did get good bikes, and yeah. And then I'm not going to go on a big tangent about the BMX thing, but I will end it with this. My brother, whenever I talk about me and my brother's bike riding, I was, and he can feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but this is how I always remember it. I would do the big shit. I was the first one in our group to do a handrail. I jumped Rockland Skate Park in California. I jumped out of the park. I jumped the fence out of the park. He wasn't around for this, but I remember in San Luis Obispo, there were these guys. I went to these dirt jumps, and these guys made this huge jump. I remember they named it Punk Bitch. I don't know why they called it that, but they named it, sometimes jumps like that would have names. you know, the sections would have names. Where they have the two big ones in Orchards. They had X Games. I jumped X Games. You know, they built this huge jump. These guys did it, but no one had done it yet. It was just freshly finished, and I was like, I'll do it. And yeah, I used to have for the longest time. I had a picture of me where I was so high up in the air, and in the picture I hadn't even peaked yet, but I was crazy. But that was me. I would do the big shit. I wouldn't necessarily do tricks, you know. You know, put a huge jump in front of me, I'll jump it, but I'm not going to do anything over it. But my brother was the technical guy. He was the guy that would do all the tricks. Super good rider. I remember when his chain broke. I'll never forget this. His chain broke, and he was too poor to buy a new one. Or whatever, and I don't know, I remember it being like a month that he rode his BMX bike without a chain. So he just scoot around the skate park and no brakes either. So that was just because that's what we did. We rode no brakes. I was the first one to take my brakes off. I remember Edwin De La Rosa became big. The black guy from New York, Edwin De La Rosa, who rode for, I think it was Fit, and then he had his buddy Vic Ayala, who rode for FBN, and they both were brakeless, and they were like the first like big street riders. That was another thing. I was more in the street. I kind of grew out of the dirt thing. Actually, what happened was I broke my ankle, and then dirt never went on it again. Was that a good transfer? Just like smooth. My battery died at the coffee shop. Battery died at the coffee shop because I keep saying that I'm gonna stop talking, and then I just keep talking. I guess I'm made for this shit. So no coffee. Cheers. I'm having a fake beer, Heineken Zero, which yesterday I had a Klost Hauler. You guys ever heard of Klost Hauler? Fake beer. I had both the original and the IPA, and they were both really good. And now I'm having a Heineken Zero. But anyway, battery died. Battery died at the coffee shop, so I figured it's now 2 hours later. I've had a shower. I've changed my shirt. Changed my watch. I got the Hamilton Khaki Field Murph instead of my Seiko Arnie. But yeah, I figured you can't just end the video with a battery dying. So yeah, sitting on my little patio at my little slice of heaven here in my chair, finishing up talking to you guys. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I thought about just cutting this video off earlier, but I realized, I was like, damn, I was talking about like how I got into bike riding and, you know, giving my brother a nice shout out, so figured I'd finish it up. And yeah, so brakes. Yeah, brother was riding around with no chain. That's crazy. Here's the crazy thing about riding around with no chain and no brakes, is that he was still able to do manuals. You know, where you're on one wheel but you're not pedaling. You know, a wheelie is when you're pedaling on one wheel. A manual is when you're not pedaling and you're just holding up one wheel. And he was doing, you know, normally you use the chain and all that to kind of like whatever. He was doing manuals smoothly around, like, for distance, popping up out of the quarter pipe and manualing around the skate park and dropping back in. It was like, how the hell are you doing that with no brakes and no chain? Anyway, so yeah, my brother was really good, and he's still riding bikes too, even though he's really stressing the tensile strength of the metal Just kidding. Just kidding. Nah. But anyway. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna enjoy this beverage on this breezy 73-degree Sunday afternoon. And then guess what? I'm gonna get back on the bike. Back on the bike again and go ride around. I think I'm gonna go get a burger at Red Cow. But maybe. And I should go to the gym. I didn't go yesterday. I should go and hey, Sunday arm blast, you know, just hit the arms. So let's see. I think that pretty much does it for today. I'm gonna end it with this. No, this guy with a bike. Nope. I'm gonna end it with this. Don't do drugs. Don't drink. You know, it's crazy. I was riding back after the battery died. I was riding home. And I was riding through Uptown, and there's this guy, and he's just like zombie mode, doing this shit. Obviously on drugs, smoking a cigarette, and it's just like, what an existence. Gross. Anyway, yeah, I don't know why I thought to say that at the end here, but I guess because I saw a car just drive by with a couple guys that looked like they were probably smoking the weed. Got some blue-haired dudes. Sitting up here and watching people's fun. Anyway, well, with that, guys, cheers. Have a great Sunday and a great week, and we'll see you on the next one. Adios.